What is up, YouTube? It is Matt Morehouse back here again for another weekly video. So today's video, as you guys can probably tell by the title, is we're going to do a bit of a comparison between a conventional snowblower and an inverted snowblower. So we're going to break in and we're going to discuss a little bit about the cyclones and hybrids compared to a conventional inverted snowblower, or I guess a traditional inverted snowblower, and then of course comparing that to what is most commonly seen in practice, which is a conventional snowblower. So right now, guys, I'm going to put a video up on the screen showing you guys what a conventional snowblower is. Now, as you guys can tell in this video, the tractor is backing into these snowbanks. So this is actually a video of me when I was a young child snowblowing with a Kubota B7610. This is how my entire company started. And then the next video, which I'm showing you guys right now, is actually a video of me, my first year in business, my first step in growth, I would say, in a Kubota L60 series. Now, both of these snowblowers, if you guys can tell how they're different from the snowblowers that I use today, is both of these snowblowers, you are backing into the snow. So as you pull up to the driveway, essentially you would pull up, drop the snowblower, engage the PTO. Once your RPMs are met, you will back into the snow, and then of course, and throw the snow. It will go into the auger, into the fan, and out the chute. This is commonly used, it's commonly practiced. They tend to be cheaper to purchase at sale point. I guess maybe less engineering has to go into producing them, I'm not too sure. But of course, they come with their downsides. So when you're backing into a driveway, while snowblowing, you're having to deal with multiple things. So you're kind of, if you're on a main road, for example, you got lots of traffic coming at you from all different areas. I'll put a little funny HD display on the screen. As you guys can tell, we are very high tech here, Dr. Snow Removal. But that's a big issue. So I know that sounds pretty minimalistic, but when you're trying to get into a driveway, you're focused on, okay, drop the blower, engage the PTO, adjust the chute, and now I'm backing into the driveway, pulling off of the road, making sure that my loader arms or the nose of my tractor isn't swinging out into traffic too far. We find it a lot quicker to be able to just go in and then snowblow on the way out. And the added benefit of an inverted snowblower is you're able to actually look around while you are driving out of a client's driveway. So you can get to the end of the driveway, drop the blower, engage the PTO. You're snowblowing while you're driving forwards out, and then once you reach the end of the driveway, you don't even have to really wash the blower. You can just kind of play, feather with the hydraulics, make sure it's staying kind of somewhere contained, because municipalities will get frustrated if you get blowing snow on the roads. So that is what a conventional snowblower is. Now these snowblowers are fantastic for blowbacks. They're fantastic for snowbank, I guess, control. So a lot of municipalities you'll see with snowblowers of this stature. And outside of that, I mean, that's pretty well what a conventional snowblower is. I know that everyone's pretty well seen one of these. But a hybrid blower or a cyclone snowblower, and they're all part of the family of inverted snowblowers, are a different beast altogether. So the first attempt at kind of making this, I guess, switch over was something called a PXPL. So a PXPL is Pronovost's version of a conventional snowblower that also has inverted snowblower capabilities. So the main benefit of an inverted snowblower is that when the auger's spinning kind of counterclockwise towards the fan to shove all the snow in towards the fan, it leaves kind of a mound of snow in by the fan. So there's like a little snow bank in the middle that would always get left at the, I guess, garage doors of people. Yes, the driveway is done, and it might be done fantastic, but there's a snowbank there that they gotta take a little bit of effort in. We all know today people don't want to do anything. So that's where the inverted snowblower comes in as the PXPL. So the inverted snowblower family in my brain is kind of made up of just inverted blowers and cyclones. So for me, a Norman hybrid snowblower, which I've also owned, they are part of the cyclone family. They're part of that slanted, just a different shape, basically. And the main benefit of a cyclone snowblower in comparison to a conventional or a traditional inverted blower is that the fan is actually covered by the scraping area. So basically that allows the driver to be able to get an extra couple feet or 1.5, 2 feet closer to garage doors and stuff to get an even better finish. So when they open up that garage door, hopefully there's literally only a couple centimeters of snow left before a clean driveway with no snowbanks. So that's pretty well the comparison there. Just not making this video for people that are kind of in my field or people that are fans of other YouTubers in my field. I know we've had some comments about Stefano Narducci. I'm a great friend of his, fantastic guy. Nick from Nick Snow, Nick Boner, he's a fantastic guy as well. I know a lot of people in the industry, and I'm not trying to share, you know, something that they might not already know. I just wanted to kind of put my light onto it and kind of share to my audience that might not be aware of that. If you guys are looking for residential snow management as a business model, inverted snowblowers are 1,000,000% the way to go. Once you make the switch, you will never go back. I have never once in my brain even thought of returning to conventional snowblowers. I just wanted to share different things that I've noticed over the years of using both different types of snowblowers and kind of what I've grown up with compared to what I'm practicing now. Of course, using an inverted snowblower is something that's going to take your operators a little bit of time, a little bit of effort, and it's going to kind of flip their brain. Everything is now opposite. But once you do make that change, I can't see you guys ever really going back. Now, the biggest complaint people have is that when they're backing up, they're driving over the snow with the tractor. And especially these bigger tractors, they're really putting a lot of weight in that snow, they're compacting it down. And if you don't have that blower set up the right way, whether it's an inverted, a hybrid, or a conventional, I guess it wouldn't happen with a conventional, but if you don't have it set up the right way in the 3-point hitch, if you don't have your float settings set up correctly, your top link, if it's not adjusted correctly, if your cutting edge isn't on the tractor correctly, you are going to leave tire marks. It will not scrape as nice as a conventional snowblower, because the conventional blowers are kind of digging in. So the way I like to see it is if this is like a ledge right here, and pretend the driveway's here, and this is a lip that you're trying to hit, if you have a conventional snowblower, you're backing into the lip, and you're going to nag on that. And that is going to put a lot of pressure on the PTO shaft, the bottom links of your 3-point hitch, everything of the sorts. It's not good for the machine, so it's going to bang. And unlike a plow, which is also doing that same motion, the snowblowers don't have a trip. So there's no trip capability that can protect your tractor. With an inverted snowblower or a hybrid model, you are driving up, you know, going over that lip, you're fine because your blower's in the air. You drop the snowblower and you're dragging. So you drag and it falls down. That's another reason why I kind of think that it's a fantastic solution. Now, I will say that another hassle with inverted snowblowers, guys, is going to be clogging.
It's been too much.
My shovel's in 3 pieces, so.
They're kind of a pain in the ass when it comes to wet snow, but overall, I mean, once you wax them and your operators fine-tune how to properly run the machine and what RPMs they should be running the machine at, it shouldn't be too bad of an issue. I know the inverted, like the traditional inverted snowblowers, they're a lot more of a hassle, guys, to be able to get into that fan. The fan's kind of tucked in, and you got to really remove all the shields from the snowblower to even try to get at it. I've never even put the shields back on. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. One of my snowblowers doesn't have any shields on it, and that is precisely for that reason. It's just a pain to get in there and try to unclog it. So we, in a customer's driveway, just took off all those security panels and it made it a bit easier. Now the hybrids, I will say that they might clog, but they're a lot easier to declog. They actually have a back door which will fold down that you can get into the fan. So again, guys, not sharing anything that most of you probably would not already know. I just wanted to show the little bit of fans that I do have that are not familiar yet with what I kind of run for here and why I do so. Hopefully there's some snow blowing footage. You guys love the snowblower video. It's obviously what I'm trying to do. I like the snow videos, but unfortunately it hasn't been snowing and I want to keep making content. So hopefully that this can kind of satisfy your needs, give you guys a little bit of an update. And yeah, I'll pick you guys up when it snows next. Hopefully by next video, guys, we'll be back inside of a tractor. And I know a lot of people wanted to see more GoPro footage, so I'm going to be putting, you know, more snowblower content in there. So again, I really appreciate it, guys. I'm going to be releasing some raw snowblowing footage as well from some of my operators, just so you guys have something to watch. But I hope you guys got to spend Christmas with people that you love and memories that you loved making. It was a wonderful year, guys. It was a great time, and I really appreciate everything that you guys have done for me. And I know that this isn't a big YouTube channel, but there's a few of you guys here that have really helped me through hard times. So Merry Christmas, guys. Happy New Year, and I hope everyone's 2024 is as fantastic as we all are. We're all able to do so much that we don't think we are. So have yourselves a very, very, very fantastic rest of 2023. See you guys.
71 like the Z71 package on the Duramax. Yeah, you know this shit slapping. Boots laced up, bury it to my boot cuts. Big tires don't get stuck up on the little ruts. Country rap, please don't label this as that. I can rap, but I just don't need that crap. You can do your best to try to classify me, but this shit goes hard for everyone like me.
Bye, have a beautiful time.